From the Home Slice News Center, this is the Daily Slice for Friday, March 22nd of 2024. I'm Amy Rose, and this is what's going on. The Civil Air Patrol in Rapid City conducted drone training this week for the Pennington County Sheriff's Department pilots. These drones are used for traffic control, crime scene video, and search and rescue. Lieutenant Dave Switzer with the Pennington County Sheriff's Office says the training helps them sharpen their skills. The training was developed by the National Institute of Standards and Technology to create consistent standards for these departments to train towards. The closure of one road has implications beyond daily use. It extends to emergency services, maintenance, and infrastructure money. Here's Kevin Phillips with the story.
Well, now the DOT is looking at potential changes along I-90 in western South Dakota. The State Department of Transportation is always assessing the practical use of roadways, overpasses, and other infrastructure that we use every day. And New Underwood is no different. New Underwood is one of several near an I-90 crossing that the state is considering closing. A total of a dozen overpasses and exits are being reviewed. For many, these are the only interstate crossings for miles. The DOT is currently gathering input and no formal plans have been made yet.
In national and international news, former President Donald Trump is racing against time to secure a nearly $500 million bond for his appeal in a civil fraud case in New York. Failure to do so by Monday could lead to New York Attorney General Letitia James seizing some of Trump's assets to cover his debt to the state. Initial plans involved targeting Trump's golf course and private estate, Seven Springs, situated north of Manhattan. Trump's legal team admitted his struggle in finding an insurer willing to cover the hefty amount. The bond requirement originates from a recent ruling mandating Trump to pay millions for issuing false financial statements and inflating asset values through fake business records. On Thursday, Congress unveiled a substantial $1.2 trillion bill to finance the remainder of the federal government. Kevin Phillips has the details.
Well, Congress released a massive $1.2 trillion bill. However, uncertainty looms over whether lawmakers can pass the legislation before the midnight deadline today. And that sparks concerns on Capitol Hill about a potential short-term funding gap over the weekend. Crucial government functions, including defense, homeland security, labor, health and human services, education, state, and the legislative branch, require funding by day's end. Although a temporary funding gap may occur, its impact on government operations is expected to be minimal. Despite bipartisan efforts to avert another shutdown, lawmakers acknowledge the presence of various challenges ahead.
In other news, Mexico has issued a warning to a federal U.S. court, cautioning that if judges allow a controversial Texas immigration law to go into effect, it could lead to substantial tension between the two nations, with far-reaching consequences for U.S.-Mexico relations. Senate Bill 4, signed by Republican Governor Greg Abbott, criminalizes illegal entry into Texas and grants Texas officials authority to order immigrant deportations, despite immigration enforcement being primarily a federal responsibility. Mexico's attorneys argue that enforcing SB 4 would infringe on Mexico's sovereignty, disrupt U.S.-Mexico collaboration on legal migration and border management, and impede bilateral trade. Your weather forecast from the Home Slice Weather Center: cloudy all day with 35 for the high, overnight low 23. That was your Daily Slice for Friday, March 22nd of 2024. The Daily Slice is a production of Home Slice Media Group, hosted by Amy Rose with Kevin Phillips. Executive producer Mark Houston. Engineered by Chris Jacquez. I'm Amy Rose. Have a great day.